Hello guys, it's day 8. A very happy new year to you all, and let's hope for the best this year. Today's video I'm going to be talking about something interesting that I saw on the news. It's about TikTok and social media. So let's hear it.
So, first, what is TikTok? According to Google, TikTok, known in China as Douyin, is a video sharing social network service owned by Chinese company ByteDance.
That are happening in the here and now. And
TikTok
platforms trying
is
to deal
used
with
by
it.
millions of people
So,
around the
should we
world.
really be worried about
It has become a trend. But did you know that some countries are trying to ban TikTok, including India, Indonesia, Japan, Australia, and the US? TikTok is used by millions of Americans, but why are they trying to ban it? The allegations is that
2016, a team
TikTok
from a
spies
Chinese
on their
internet company
users
called ByteDance took just 200
and
days
spreads
to develop and
false
launch a video
information
sharing app.
that benefits China.
2017, a
TikTok
boy named
was developed
Jaden
in
was born
2016.
Texas, USA.
By 2017, a boy named Jaden was born in Texas,
In
US.
2018,
By
TikTok
2018,
officially became
TikTok was available all around the world.
Took just 1 year
By
for
2019,
TikTok to start
TikTok
outperforming
outperformed
giants like
tech
Instagram,
giants Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube by
downloads
downloads.
that year for
And by
2019.
2020, Jaden
And
himself
at the
made a
start of
video on
2020,
TikTok, which was the turning point for TikTok.
This is the baffling rise of TikTok.
The reason why TikTok has been so successful, I think, is partly down to timing. And we're going through this period where there's a backlash against social media and the way that some of these platforms work. And TikTok is just like a breath of fresh air. You know, it's different from everything else we're seeing, and it's particularly different from the more polished aesthetics we see in platforms such as Instagram. I think it may be as simple as that. It's a lot of fun, it's short, and it's snappy.
Premise propelled it to become the most downloaded app in the world in the first quarter of 2020. That was when countries started going into lockdown. And it wasn't just teenagers getting in on it. Entire families from toddlers to grannies jumped on board.
In March 2020, it had 119 million downloads, which was a rise of 16% from the month before.
It's not like the type of person to like, no, let's do this, let's do that.
I was just entertained. That's why I asked him to teach me.
Did you know that even the World Health Organization (WHO) has a TikTok account?
So TikTok is
That is crazy.
FB.
Then cover your mouth and nose with elbow like this.
I mean, heck,
So
even got
TikTok
the
has
famously
all
serving
been
chef
fun.
Gordon Ramsay to take
And
a
it is
bite to
used
face.
even by the famous actors, actresses, and even Chef Gordon Ramsay.
TikTok has
TikTok is moving along. We'll see what happens. It'll either be closed up or they'll sell it.
Over the last year, it attracted particular attention because of its Chinese parent company.
US accuses TikTok that it is sharing the data with the Chinese government.
Okay,
But
here's where we
TikTok
need a short
denies
refresher
it.
on social media.
Model of TikTok is the same as any other social media app like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or even Google. They all collect data. Without data, they would not exist. They collect your phone contact numbers, names, email addresses, and what you watch, what you search. All these are known as metadata, and they use algorithms to make ads, to sell advertisement,
Back to the
and
families
that
who use
is
TikTok
how
to
they
make
make
the
money.
lockdown more bearable. But that's just a tiny fraction of what they do on TikTok. Most of the time, the TikTok experience looks more like this.
So this is the scary part. Every swipe, every search, and every share you make, they all collect your data. Did you know that Facebook collects your data every time you post something, every time you send a message, and every time you share your location? Despite what most people think, that only if you search on Google, that's the only way that they are going to collect your data. Social media is designed in a way for you to continue staying on the social media. For example, on YouTube or on Netflix, when you watch a movie, what happens is they give you suggestions. Okay, maybe you want to continue watching the next video. Press there, press this. That is designed in a way for you to continue being on the internet. So TikTok is the same thing. It uses recommendation algorithms to continue watching those videos that you like.
We go on TikTok when we want to turn off our brains for a quick distraction. So we're happy to let the algorithm do all the work, even if we
So TikTok uses algorithms to collect data. But unlike YouTube and Netflix, we use TikTok when we want to relax. So we are being more intimate with TikTok, and so that's why it can be scary.
It's shocking that the app knows her as well as I sort of know her. So that's interesting. Scary actually. Yes.
Hey, wait, hold up. We've been told umpteen times that social media is taking our data, and so far it hasn't fazed us. So why should it faze us now?
TikTok creates a lot of trends which can be good and which can be bad. TikTok created a big embarrassment for one of the most powerful people in the world, Donald Trump. The trend was to buy tickets to his campaign rally and not turn up. And on the campaign rally, there were a lot of empty seats. So that is something that should not have happened.
Oh my god, I just registered for Trump's rally and I'm so excited to not go. Now I can't go because my dog's goldfish's funeral is that day.
So that means there's gonna be at least 2.
Why are they banning the app? Because Gen Z is using TikTok as a platform to organize the masses and prank Donald Trump.
So is that why Donald Trump wants to ban TikTok?
Even before the internet became a thing. That's right, we humans always had the urge to share videos. Even without the help of the internet, we simply passed around physical tapes. Now there is a point to all of this. It appears the kind of things that appeal to us and go viral don't seem to change very much over the years. They're usually funny and mostly harmless. But that's exactly how TikTok gained worldwide appeal.
So even radio stations and TV channels started following TikTok videos. And when people see someone dancing or someone doing something funny, oh, maybe I want to do that. And then it became a trend, and people were following these trends.
I'm pretty sure I did the dance wrongly. This one by Jaw685 and Jason Derulo, there is no denying.
So TikTok can be a threat to the democracy of a country because of its trends.
So while the debate is still on for why the US is really banning TikTok, what we do know is that if you can start a TikTok trend, you can move people all over the world to do something.
This is to support my son, which is doing the TikTok. When I say yes only, within minutes, he already set up the account. And then he give me no time to reject him after that. Then quickly take a photograph at the back of the backyard. And then he quickly said account set up already.
No.
That was
within like less than 10 minutes. Everything has done.
He may be the last person you'd imagine to be a viral star, but in just 23 days, he hit 1 million followers.
when we posted the video, there's a few hundred people. There's quite supportive messages like thank you for the videos, and some people which are stressed at work, they'll say, hey, thanks for making like the day happier.
But how did ordinary Daddy Ming get seen by millions all over the world in such a short time? Well, the way TikTok exposes you to content is different from how social media used to do it.
So Facebook is more into friends and family, but TikTok, on the other hand, is more towards the content that you like. Here we can see Instagram versus TikTok. Instagram uses number of posts for popularity, while TikTok uses number of views. So TikTok can gain more influence on people. See, the difference is in millions. So anyone has the power to go viral on TikTok than any other social media app. So TikTok has the power to change countries, and this is about India. And this guy is from a rural area in India, and he makes 4 times more than what he used to make by making TikTok videos. So he is doing well.
व्हिडिओ बनवून घेतात काही लोक 2000 रुपये दे कोणी 5000 रुपये बी देऊ शकते लोक सांगायचे बाबा मी म्हणत आपलाच मुलगा आहे.
But some people started making videos giving false information that the coronavirus is over and you can freely roam about. And also some people started making videos on how to escape the police. And this is when things got bad. These people had millions of followers in their TikTok account, and so they influence a lot of people to do what they're doing.
They are going viral by showing off how they break lockdown rules without getting caught, and taunting others to do the same. And this behavior is spreading through their massive fan base. To fight that, he has to resort to exposing these TikTokers on the news. In the rural community, the Mumbai police have to take serious action.
So the police finally arrested these people and forced them to make a public apology. And not only in India, TikTok has created several disturbing trends where teenagers are twerking and their stunts that results in death, and that the death toll has increased due to these various stunts. And that is why now TikTok has come under the radar, and everyone is questioning as to what content can you put on TikTok. Can you put anything on TikTok? Is there no community guidelines? You know that YouTube has community guidelines. You cannot post anything on YouTube. You have to follow the guidelines.
That's a misconception. It's kind of uncool to say we're strict. But the fact is, we are strict. We do not allow content that is hateful. We don't want to be a place for distasteful content. We don't want to be a place for activism. That's not what the brand stands for.
TikTok even outrightly bans hashtags like sexy, suicide, or drug-related words. In the second half of 2019 alone, TikTok forcibly removed more than 49 million videos that were in violation of their guidelines. Most of the removed videos were from India, followed by the United States. But that wasn't enough.
So on 29th June 2020, India decides to ban TikTok, and this crushes the dreams of millions of Indians.
TV घ्या, हे घ्या, अलमारी घ्या, फ्रीज घ्या असं वाटलं होतं, पण ते बंद झालं. त्याच्यानं काही आता नुकसान झाली आमची.
But what if the decision to ban TikTok is not to protect the citizens of India, but a bigger political move?
Please, मेरी सुने और TikTok वापस आ जाए.
TikTok seems perfect for a time when the internet is finally getting to more remote parts of the world. It is intuitive enough for even the Indian villagers with little digital experience to take to it instantly. But on 29th of June 2020, TikTok was abruptly banned by India, leaving about 1 million Indian influencers in the lurch. Why did this ban happen?
I think it's pretty clear that India banned TikTok because it wanted to find a way to retaliate against China.
China invested in the Sri Lanka port Hambantota and especially establishing the China-Pakistan economic corridor. From there on, I would say India is increasingly suspicious about China's expansion in influence in South Asia.
So as you might know, there was a fatal incident at the India-China border last year, and that's when the tensions tightened. So India didn't want to go to a military level and did not want to stop the economic trade completely, so they were looking for alternatives. So that's where TikTok comes in. So initially India banned 59 Chinese apps including TikTok, but after the death of one more soldier they increased the ban to 118 Chinese apps. The US was inspired by this and they welcomed the ban on TikTok.
It affects the rest of the world too. We welcome India's ban on certain mobile apps.
Now look, what happened with China with this virus, what they've done to this country and to the entire world is disgraceful. TikTok's one of them, one of many.
TikTok is the first really big Chinese consumer tech company that's built a global brand that has done really well in the US. The China hawks in Washington, which includes President Trump himself, see TikTok as a good way of demonstrating that they're tough on China.
TikTok was really the first Chinese tech giant that did well in the US. So TikTok ultimately became a political football for the US. Meanwhile, VPN services have seen a spike in their services, which means more people are trying to access things that are banned in their country.
We could see in the US there was a 10 to 20% increase, and very similar numbers in Japan, a 20% increase when there was a potential ban being discussed. In India as well. In Australia, we actually saw an even larger spike, which was 40% increase when the government was talking about a potential ban in early July. I think it's quite unusual to see a spike this significant, especially like 40%. Definitely what we're seeing is something that we haven't really seen before.
Did you know that in China, they don't have Facebook, YouTube, and most of the popular apps that we use? And these children have no idea what they are.
小朋友们，你们听说过脸书、Instagram 和 Google 这些东西吗？
没有，好像没有哎。那什么东西啊？
From as far back as 2 decades ago, the world criticized China for restricting what its citizens can access on the internet. Just like how the US tried to ban TikTok, China already banned several internet apps from the West. The result is a version of the internet that is unrecognizable to the rest of the world.
What happened with TikTok in America shows you the power of techno-nationalism when it takes hold. And so I think until America and China find a way of playing nicely with one another, then the internet is going to become more divided.
So is TikTok really dangerous? Yes, TikTok does collect data like any other thing on the internet, but it does not expose. That's what they say. That's what everybody says, that they don't expose or share our data. So TikTok has created trends and influences on several people's life like no other app, no other social media. So it can be good in a way, but it also can be bad. So something to think about. See you. Bye bye.